Hello everyone. I'm Automatic. Today we have something special, something I've always wanted to do, and I think I have it kind of figured out, but we're gonna try it. So bye overlay. Hello us. Hello. Tier list Smash Ultimate, all Super Smash Bros. Ultimate characters and DLC tier list maker. So some of the Twitch streamers I watch, they do some of these tier lists. For example, Northernline, my favorite YouTuber, favorite streamer, did it for Binding of Isaac, which is like his known game. And I think my longest lasting video, what is it called, folder of YouTube videos is Smash Ultimate. I think I have the most in that, or Terraria. Either or could be known, or even Enter the Gungeon, which was my first ever game I played on my channel. Those three are all in the running for my most well-known game, I guess. I would say Terraria is probably the most well-known. It's my video with the highest view count. However, Smash is something that's always relevant in my life. I play it with my brothers, I play it with my family, I play it on vacation. And especially Smash Ultimate is the one I've played the most. It's the first one I ever played online, like trying to be competitive, I would say. And I love it. Smash is a great game. I've played it my entire life from Melee onward, every single one. It's been great. Not the 64. I think there was one for Nintendo 64. Never played that one, but from Melee on. So here we are. I got some nice, delicious tea. It's for my upset stomach. I have an upset stomach today. Hey, my caffeine addiction's through the roof right now, and I think it's affecting me. And I have like these terrible crashes now. After like 2 hours at post caffeine intake, I have like a hard crash, and I just need to sleep or something. And it's been rough working full time again. So the tea's here to nullify my stomach pain, but also tea has a little caffeine in it, so I'm hoping it gives me a little boost for the tier list. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go ahead and start. Bayonetta. I might not know all the names of the characters. I just now realized that the names aren't given. So we'll go with the ones that we do know. And I'm going off of my own personal opinions. This is not off of any other tier list that I know. Also, actually, where's my phone? I did not prepare, did I? I have my phone here. Maybe I can have a little cheat sheet of the names up on my phone. Just something. Okay, yeah. So I have, it's Nintendo's official website with the names of the characters. So I have that on my phone. I'll have this on the side. If I do end up not knowing the name of a character, I will quickly search for the character's name, and then I'll know it. Mainly the DLC are probably the ones I'm not going to know. But I digress. Bayonetta, F tier. Oh my god, awful start. Bayonetta, the combo that other online players use against me as Bayonetta is disgusting. Like, it's really good. Like, that combo, I would throw it up in A tier. It's like you start with a slide, and then it's like the up B, and then it's another side dash in the air, and like, I can't tell you the amount of times I've been caught in this combo as Captain Falcon and just been stuck. And you get up to like a 70 to 80 point difference in terms of damage, and then the Bayonetta can finish you with one of her side smashes or down smash, you know, any of those big fists that she has. It's filthy, and I'm throwing it in F tier because that's a sweaty character. Bowser Jr. I'm going to throw Bowser Jr. in D tier. D tier for enjoyment. When I'm playing with my younger siblings, I enjoy playing as Bowser Jr. I don't play as Bowser Jr. as often as I used to. I used to kind of throw Bowser Jr. around when I wanted to play, just jokingly. Like, I would just do the little like running robotic bombs. I would just throw those around, or I'd get in his cart and just like ram people just for the heck of it, just to like meme around. And for D tier, I would throw him in D tier. He's wacky and it's fun, especially his up B, the bomb. If you get a bomb landed on somebody, you know, it's funny. It's good. He's comical. Put him in D tier though. He's not, you know, an online character. You're not going to be going main. You're not maining Bowser Jr. So throw him in D tier just for fun ability. All right, Bowser. Kind of tricky. I genuinely want to like him, but I don't like him. Bowser is strong. He's got that side B grab that, I mean, now they nerfed it where it doesn't end the game. Like, you die first if you take someone off the edge. Whatever. You know, he's still great. He still has good attacks. He's a strong character. His, like, drop kick is, like, filthy strong if you get it to hit. But I'm going to put him in C tier, just above his son. This is not controversial. Bowser's probably like A tier to some people. I'm going to throw him in C tier just because I don't play it as a mainly. My younger brother actually likes Bowser. Not me. Captain Falcon. S tier, baby. Let's go. I main Captain Falcon. I think the best Smash player in the world plays as Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon is just fun. He's fast. He's quick. He's agile. He's got great attacks. I'm not good with one of like his combos. I'm like semi aware of his combos, but I can't button press like some people can. Like, I don't have that innate ability to do it. Like, I didn't grow up playing fighting games that much. I played Smash for sure, but I didn't like sweat over playing online and competitively in Smash. I would just play like summer vacations with my family, and we would just get the GameCube controllers, plug them into the Wii, and just battle at it, you know? Good times. But Captain Falcon, S tier. He's my all-time favorite character. I love playing as him. I would say he's my strongest character too, and he's all around a great character, and his skins are phenomenal. You have an all gold suit, like, you can't beat that. It's so good. This is Chrome. This is not Marth. This is Chrome. Chrome is F tier. He's fake Marth. Do I have anything else to say about Chrome? No. Plain and simple. Cloud. I personally do not play as Cloud. I like never. I don't think there was one time I willingly picked Cloud to try to play Cloud. You know? I don't know. I'm not a big swords player in Smash. Captain Falcon's my favorite. I'm like the melee front runner. All right? I don't play as these swords characters. However, Cloud has some decent attacks. He's got that like blue thing that would scare you every time you play him. Sweaty character. Throwing him in E tier. He's definitely not F tier. He's not a character that you never hear of. You see a Cloud, you're like, oh, I'm pooped, you know? Throwing him in E tier. He's a sweaty guy. And that's about it. Players that main him need to go touch grass. That's all I gotta say. Who's this? I know who this is. It's like the person that turns into it like a dragon. However, he's a new addition. Therefore, I don't know him. I'm gonna quickly look at my phone here. I'm glad we knew Chrome. That's cool. But this is. Oh, I hope. Yeah, okay. It's not Corrin. Corrin's coming up. It's not here. Where is he? There's literally 69 characters in the game. That's funny. I must have passed him. I'm looking. Give me a second. You guys are patient. I always worry that like the times I'm like hesitant or the times that there's dead air, that I like panic internally. But when I look back and I watch the VOD, it's like not a big deal at all. Is this a DLC? He's not even on the thing. He's not on the character list. I kid you not. I don't see him. He's not DLC, so why is he not in the main set of boyos? Oh, yes. I got a haircut. Thanks for noticing. Alright, I don't see this character. Oh, it is Corrin. I apologize. It is Corrin. The image is just his face, very zoomed in, and I was focusing on the sword and the cape. Alright, Corrin, didn't know your name, you're F tier. His down B is just a straight dive bomb, and I can't tell you the amount of times I've played this just with my brother, and down B, like we random a lot if we're playing together, like we're just battling at night or something like that. We'll both go like question mark random, and then go at it and see who can win. It's a fun time, you know. It's always good just to like chill and play Smash. But I'm putting him in F tier. I think I've only played this character randomly, and the times I played him, I like don't like him. I feel like he could be good. I know his like ball, like his hold B attack is like kind of strong. His side B allows you to stick a sword in the ground or a spear and then attack secondary. However, who is he? Like, come on. Daisy, F tier. Daisy's fake Peach. Peach is good. Peach is great. Daisy's just Peach, but Daisy. We didn't need it. We didn't need her. It's like give us someone else. Okay. Dark Pit. All right. I know I was just saying that Daisy's a ripoff of Peach, and Dark Pit is basically a ripoff of Pit, but Dark Pit is kind of cool, right? He is kind of cool. Dark Pit, he's E tier. I don't play as Pit anymore. I played it with Pit in the Wii and Wii U version, not Ultimate, but the one before. Not Melee, the other one, the Wii version one. I liked Pit then. Pit now is not good. He can't fly like he used to. He has just like an up B, like boost. His side B is really good though, very cool. I've actually played some online people that play as him. They're not great, but you know they use the bow faster than I ever expected. Cool, whatever. E tier. Dark Samus. Rip off of Samus. Cool. I think we have a pattern going on here. However, D tier. He kind of glides. He's got like this flying element. He's like, he reminds me of like Halo Reach, Halo in general, I should say. He's got like this dark aura, reminds me a little bit of like Ninetales when he loads up that chakra ball thing. He's got like that like dark, scary Ganon vibe to him. I like it. I'm for it. D tier. D tier only because it's like fake Samus, you know? Diddy Kong? Oh man. If you ever play a Diddy Kong online, be ready to slip on some banana peels. This character is sweaty beyond belief. Low-key good. I try to play it. I'm not good at Diddy Kong. The banana trick is insane. Something I personally would have never thought of. But then seeing it while playing online is kind of sick and kind of filth. I'm going to put him in C tier. This is all personal opinion, all right? This is not ranking for actual strength. Like, I know Pichu is S tier. I'm going to give him my own personal opinion when I get around to him. But I know some people have, like, there's lists out there, okay? But this is my list, so bear with me. Donkey Kong. The creme de la creme, S tier. Up there with Captain Falcon. Donkey Kong is fantastic. I loved playing as Donkey Kong in the Wii version of Smash. I don't know why, but I will always remember this. The first Smash match we played on the Wii version of Smash, Super Smash Bros. I picked Donkey Kong. I don't know why, but I did. And I just remember obliterating back then with Donkey Kong. I don't play with him as much now. My younger brother is definitely better than I am with Donkey Kong. He mains Donkey Kong. But Donkey Kong is great. He's a great character. Big punches. All you have to do is close that gap and you're going to be set. He's great. S tier. All the Mii fighters, all of them, F tier. Who cares? Who needed this? Like now I'm fighting Barack Obama, or I'm like fighting Peter Griffins. Like, we don't need this. Like, and I know there's like DLC where you can play as like Cuphead and stuff, but like stop. We don't need this, please, no. Dr. Mario. I want to say Dr. Mario's good. I'm gonna say D tier. All right. He has the worst jump in the entire game, and I think that's an actual fact. You Go ahead, fact check me on that. I watched like a 20-minute video. I don't know why. Okay, it was a late night or something. I watched a video where this guy showed every jump height of every character compared to like Kirby. Like Kirby was baseline, and then everybody compared to Kirby. Like everyone who could reach Kirby's height and who was below and whatnot. I think Dr. Mario has the lowest. Well, besides I think Little Mac. Actually, to be fair, I think Little Mac can. No. Definitely, Little Mac and Dr. Mario I think have the worst jumps. But I want. The whole point is I think Dr. Mario actually has the worst recover. D tier. Because of that. Duck Hunt. Good buddy Rob of mine. My good friend Rob actually plays Duck Hunt, and he's semi decent with Duck Hunt. And knowing that he plays Duck Hunt, I can't put him below E tier. I got it at least, but I'm gonna throw him on D tier. Sorry, Rob. I know you like Duck Hunt. However, the amount of times I see that bean can getting thrown around, the frisbee, like it's enough. I don't need it. Falco, I like Falco. Falco's B tier though. I can never finish. I can never get a final smash attack to kill with Falco, or any of those people. If you just heard the screaming, my stepbrother is very excited for the Sixers game. They're Sixers fans. We're Sixers fans, I should say. I don't really follow basketball all that much, or sports in general, but I'm a Philadelphia fan overall. Anyway, back to the things that actually matter. Falco, B tier. Fox, like I want to compare him to Fox. I'm just going to throw Fox right into A tier, and this is my reasoning. Falco's cool. Like he's got a skin where he looks like a crow, and that's really cool. And he kicks his shield, which is dope. Like he's like the bad boy of their universe. Like I know Wolf is like the actual bad guy or whatever, but Falco, he's just like that. He's like the Sasuke, you know? He's like that edgy kid. He's edgy. But B tier because I can't finish with him in matches. I try to main him. He's got the highest base jump in the game. I try to main him. I can do combos. You know, his short hop is really good. However, I can never hit him with like any side smashes. His side smash is very slow. The only way I could kill him is like tossing him in the air and then jumping and hitting him from underneath. And I've kind of implemented that into my Captain Falcon. And Captain Falcon can do it better because his aerials are stronger. Let me take a sip of my tea too. Lipton tea, nothing special, nothing good. Just something to wet the whistle. Fox, A tier. Very sweaty, and that should bump Fox down in the tier list here. However, every time you see a Fox when you're playing online, you know you're gonna lose, and you gotta give them something for that. You see a Fox, you're already scared. You're sweating. You know, these guys are probably profusely dripping sweat, but you're visibly soaked over already before you even get in the match. Sorry for the phrasing, kind of gross, but you get what I'm saying. You see a Fox, you want to like just run off the edge and lose all your stocks, and then amend them just for even maining Fox, because it's a sweaty character, and you got to be really good to be a good Fox. A tier. Ganondorf. Fantastic. Ganondorf's he's cool. I like him for the idea of Zelda, the game of Zelda. That's why I like Ganondorf. I'm wondering why. Like right now, it's like, am I saying his name wrong? It's not Gandorf. It's Ganondorf. I'm cool. All right. Ganondorf. B tier. He's like the bad boy. He's edgy. He's like Captain Falcon, but edgy, but cool. He's very, very strong. His sword is lethal. His rocket kick, I like calling it the rocket kick. That's a cool move. It's just like a fun idea. Like I know it's bad, and I know like you can barely hit with it, but if you're up 2 stocks, if you're up a stock, and like you're just you're gonna win the fight, and you're just trying to get the rocket kick in, it's good times. Like when you're memeing with Ganondorf, like you're just having so much fun, and that's why I give him B tier. I can't throw him higher because he's just slow, chunky. And I don't main him or anything like that. I don't play him on a regular basis at all. He's a B tier boy. Greninja. Greninja's a Pokemon we didn't need. He's fast. He's quick. He's got like shurikens or whatever. He's a ninja. Straight from like Naruto. I should be throwing him up higher. But he's something we didn't need. I don't know why. I still think, okay, we have Pokemon Trainer. Sure, but wasn't like Charizard his own person for like in the Wii version or something? Like that was clearly something we didn't need at all because you have Pokemon Trainer. But Greninja he's like, we already have Pokemon Trainer. There's 3 of them there. And we have Mewtwo. And Pikachu and Pichu. And now we have Incineroar. Incineroar is cool. Like that's like a whole different element. Like you got 2 fast boys. You got like 1 chunky guy back here. You know what they really should have done? I guess he is a water type. Cause you got the heavy fire type and you got the fast water type. Maybe that's where they were getting at. You know, you got your psychic. Okay, I kind of understand it. Looking at it now, I get it. You got the chunky Incineroar. You got this big boy. And then you got the big boy in here. But you got a fast little water guy. You're barely getting a taste of the power of water Pokemon. You know what? Bump him up. Greninja C tier. I don't play with him much. When I fight him online, all you gotta do is dodge their teleportation attack. You know, they have a parry, which is their substitution. More often than not, he misses with it. We have Lucario also. I almost forgot Lucario. Lucario's a Pokemon. He's still in there. He's battling. But I'll give Greninja a C tier. And let's leave him there. Ice Climbers, E tier. I would say F tier, but E tier for nostalgia. E tier because they've been in this game, and I want to say since the 64 one, but I know since Melee. Personally, that's the first one I played. E tier for nostalgia. However, never play them, never touch them. You know, they're there, and I like that they're there, and that's about it. All right, is this Ike? Yes. It was Ike or Roy, and it is Ike. I kind of like Ike, but not terribly. I like him more than like he's a known, in my mind, he's a known name. I don't Corin, I didn't even remember your name. Chrome, I remembered your name. And that's just because you have a crazy name. But Ike's cool. You know, he's alright. I liked his ult in the Wii version. I still think he has the same ult. It's like this. They bring him up in the air and it's like a bunch of hits. And then it hits with like a stat bar. Cool. I don't know. I think he's alright. He's got like a chunky sword. He's alright. E tier. I mean, that's still like failing in terms of like a grade, but he's all right. Delicious tea. Not really. It's no sugar added. I had too much sugar today for sure. Incineroar. I like Incineroar. I think I would like him more in a few months from now, but right now he's a C tier boy. Right there with Greninja. You can see that element, that yin yang right there. Water, fast, heavy, fire. You know, you see this. But I'm still not in fully cognizant understanding of Incineroar's true abilities. I like him. He's very, very strong. His neutral B attack on the ground, if you just press B, he does like a whirlwind spinning attack. That thing is lethal. Donkey Kong has the same thing, but it's like an up B on the ground. It's the same move, but Incineroar's is better, I would say. And yes, he has a bad recovery, but you do the side B, you do the up B, and as long as you're not below the stage, you're going to be okay. You go into the middle, You do your side Bs, you grab them, throw them against the ropes, you toss them, you do your down Bs, you take some damage, but then you become like a lethal, strong, juiced character for a little bit for like your next B attack. It's nice. It's kind of like how Cloud can load up. Incinerar's got this element to him. I like it. I respect it. Incinerar's fun. I would like to get better with him, and that's why I'm throwing him into C tier and not B or above. Like if I knew how to get his like juiced ability to then do the side B where you burn as you throw him. Like there's like a toss. It's like I think it's an elbow. He does like an elbow and it like crits. If I knew how to do that crit consistently, I would be more inclined to throw him higher up. But just because I haven't put the time in to know it, and it's not something you could just do and like learn on your own. Like I would have to look it up. It's like looking up the Street Fighter's movesets. Like what is that? I think it's the same with Incineroar. I bet you can come around to doing it from seeing it online, but I've been playing this game for I don't know how long. It's been out since 2018. So it's been 3 years that this game has been out, and like I'm just now becoming aware that he has this. And I've been playing him, not on like a little bit online. I played him actually this morning against my youngest sister, I should say, and I crushed her. Did I feel good about it? Yes. Are you kidding me? He is C tier right now, but has the potential to move up to A tier. Okay, so any Incineroar lovers out there, just know he has the potential to be an A tier, and I would give him like what is it? Average, it's like a derivative, or like in stat class when it's like your chart, and then they have Yoshi is A tier. Enough said. Is it PT? Can I say PT for your name? Kind of long. We'll get there. No comment as of right now, but we'll get there. Inkling, my opinion. Okay, Inkling has my highest GSP. I like Inkling. Inkling is strong. However, because she has my highest GSP, I don't play her anymore. I'm like, and I know my GSP is not high, so I probably should. She's at 7 mil, and 10 mil is when you have like a, I forget what it's called, but that's when, like 10 mil is when they're like ranked, or like when you become like a known, strong holding. It's like platinum, okay, basically. But she's at 7 mil. I'm gonna give her B tier because the one thing that's bad, and it makes sense, it's like it's how you neutralize this character, is her ink running out and then you have to refill. I don't know if that stems from the Inkling games, Splatoon I think they're called. I played like one match of Splatoon. My sisters have the games, they played them, but is that like an element from it where you have to refill ink? I don't know. However, Inkling is strong. She has cool moves. She got like this ink grenade. She's got this rolling ink thing that puts you in the ground, and you run over and do another smash attack, and it's like a good kill. It's a good way to like end. She's very strong, and I would say she has potential to be A and S tier, but my inability, B tier. She's hard to play as. Okay, here we go. Isabelle. Okay, I'm glad I remembered. I feel like I'm on the spotlight every time I have to name these characters, or under the spotlight, I should say. Isabelle, C tier. Animal Crossing holds a spot in my heart. I love Animal Crossing games. I played the 3DS version and then the newest version that's on the Switch. I played both of those. I like Animal Crossing. I think it's a fun game because, one, I think it's better when you have people to play with. My 4 younger sisters and my younger brother, we all play Animal Crossing. So we all have our towns to go to. We all have our islands to go to. Like, we can all meet up and like do events together and stuff like that. So it's always fun. I always have a good time playing Animal Crossing games. And Isabelle is just one of those characters in the game that you're always like you're happy to see her, or she's chatty and she's lovable. She's a lovable character. She always has her nice teas in the new Animal Crossing game. I think it's called New Leaf. I was gonna go ahead and say that. Isabelle's awesome. She got this cool hook. It can grab you. Yes, it's very annoying, but it's hard to hate her. She's C tier, not B, A, S, or S tier because she's not that strong. She's just a fun character and lovable character. So she's a solid baseline medium. Jigglypuff, B tier. Jigglypuff has the sleep. It's like the rest to then, well, it's the song and then the rest attack, or even just the rest on you, right? That just crits you and kills you. Like, having a character that has something this lethal is annoying. Like, I believe that Jigglypuff and Luigi have attacks like this. Like, Luigi's up B when you're in contact with him is like, it's like a murderous kill. And the fact that they give a character this ability is kind of disgusting. However, the fact that they even were this, like, they went for it doing this, allowing this to be done. And that's why you gotta amend the Smash developers for having this crazy attack given to such a cute little pink ball, you know? It's like, oh, it's Jigglypuff. Like, how could it be harmful? And then it hits you with the rest in the air and then just instant shoots you straight up. Like, disgusting. B tier. I don't play as Jigglypuff, but I'm going to give it there. Put it there for the developers going for it. All right, Joker. Look, if you have a Joker personally, if you go ahead and spend $5 to get Joker, S tier, easy S tier. Like, that's like the easiest choice decision you would ever make. I think Joker is the strongest character in the game, personally. Every time I face a Joker, like, if I beat a Joker online, like, I jump out of my chair. I'm rejoicing. Like, you know, I'm running. I'm telling my parents about it. Like, it's the best thing that ever happens to me. Rarely ever happens, honestly. Joker is such a strong character. The persona that it creates with its overarching demon. I don't watch its anime. I think it's from an anime or a game. I don't know. The persona it creates, that demon thing, you know, it shoots this attack that just keeps hitting you. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal DLC character. Yes, very annoying. I personally don't have Joker. I'm gonna give it S tier. No, you know what? A tier. It's a DLC you have to buy. You know, a $5 addition to the game. Like, I know it's such a great game that you're willing to give the $5 for it. But I don't think you can put a DLC character in S tier because you have to buy it separately. And for that, Joker resides in A tier. All right, Street Fighter Ken. Right? This is Ken. Yeah, Ken and Ryu. Ken, E tier. All I gotta say is you have to learn their combos. You have to go out and look at them. They're not something that you can just do a side B or a smash attack or something like that and just do. It's literally like down, back, A. Down. It's like you're taking elements from Street Fighter. That's literally what they're doing and implementing them into Smash. And I'm not for it. That's something you shouldn't do. Because if they start doing it with the Street Fighters, what if they start doing it with Mario characters? What if other characters have these specific combos that you have to start doing? And then this game becomes a Mortal Kombat-esque game. I like it for its simplicity. And that's what we all love about it, is that it's simple. And all you have to do is just beat the other guy by pressing buttons, not doing combos that give you arthritis. You know? Is arthritis the hand thing? Or carpal tunnel? Which one is it? I think it's arthritis, right? Like, let us just use our joystick to do a smash attack, all right? Let us press B as Kirby to suck something up and then jump off the ledge and shoot him out and then fly back up. Like, it's simple, but it's amazing. And just let us have this, all right? However, E tier, like, you have to learn the moves. It is what it is. I'm not giving it F tier because they're unique and they have this move set. You know, you still have to acknowledge that this is new. E tier because they went for it. And I can just throw Ryu in the same spot. Nothing really else to say. He's the one character I actually picked to try to learn the moves for. And the thing is, at least for me, I learned the moveset. I played like 2 online matches using the moves, and I was like, all right, kind of cool. And then I took a day off, or like I didn't play for a day, and I come back and I played against my brother. And I remember this very vividly because I played against my brother and I tried to play as Ryu, and I forgot all the moves. I think I knew how to do the blue fireball, and that was it. But there's like a windmill one. There's like an up B one. Like there's moves that you can do, and I just forgot them. And the fact that I just forgot them, like I bet it would become muscle memory if you can keep playing as these characters. But they're not even that good. Like their recovery's not that good either. I think they can be pretty good, but I'm not sure. It's a little too difficult for me. I like the simplicity of Captain Falcon. I'm going to put these guys in E tier. All right. King DDD. The enemy of the lovable pink ball Kirby. King DDD can be good. My younger brother plays him. My friend Rob plays as him. I think my friend Tom plays as him. I don't know. I haven't played Smash against him in a long time. But King DDD, he's pretty cool. He has elements like Kirby. He can suck in like Kirby. Not exactly, but he has that same suck in ability. He's got this big mallet that becomes a rocket mallet. Like, are you kidding me? That's fantastic. Like it's like unique. You know, it's very cool. His side B shoots purple spikes. That move alone is unique in its own way because you can do them slow, you can angle them, and all this. Well, I don't know if you can angle them, but at least in the air, you can predict. He's really cool, and his up B is like that big butt smash, so you can fly and then up B. Like he's got this big recovery. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I don't play with him. I can't throw him in A or S. I don't feel comfortable with that, just because I don't play as him. King K. Rool. I actually really like King K. Rool. When I first saw this character in Smash Ultimate, I played as him a lot. I actually really like the purple King K. Rool. Personally, that skin is just my go-to favorite skin of his. I like his cannon. I like how it can suck the ball back after it hits, then doing another hit. Very cool. His crown is good. He's got the golden belly that can parry. He's got like a smash attack. You can angle his punch, his boxing glove punch. You can punch up and punch straight with it. You might be able to punch down, but I know you can punch up with it, which is cool. So if someone's trying to short hop you, or someone's like just jumping a lot and you hit them with that, like there you go, problem solved. Very cool. And his recovery is insane for a big guy. Like I'm gonna give him an A tier. He is slow. He's a chunky boy. I think you can outplay King K. Rool. I would say 5 times out of 10 you can outplay a King K. Rool. I don't know. I think it depends. You can play some bad King K. Rools. I might go ahead and play as King. Oh, let me do this again. Did that bring it back? Yes, it does. I have my Switch already on and Smash already up in the background. And I hope to switch to it right after this, just to play and I want to relive it right after this. So actually, I'm talking about it now of the characters I love, and then I want to go and try to play as them. But I'm glad I actually have this background music to go with the tier list as well. Sorry I forgot about it, but I brought it back. So hopefully I'll keep checking that. Kirby. I think Kirby is an easy S tier. Who doesn't like to play Kirby? You don't even have to main him. Like, even maining Kirby is good. Like, people main Kirby. People love Kirby. But Kirby is a character that you can play when you're relaxing. Like, it's somebody, like, if I don't want to do a sweaty Captain Falcon where I'm actually trying to win every fight, or even Donkey Kong, for example, I can play as Kirby if I still want to do the online-esque Smash. Like, if I just want to play Smash, I can play Kirby, not caring if I'm winning or losing, but I'm having a fun time. You can suck people up, you get to have cool hair, you get to have guns from Fox and Falco, all this unique stuff. He's got really nice skins. I loved Kirby Air Ride. It was a game I grew up playing with my brothers. It was fantastic, and I'll always have Kirby somewhere special in my heart, just from Kirby Air Ride to Smash. Fantastic character. I don't think anyone would argue that he's not S tier in terms of lovability, in terms of nostalgia, in terms of all these great things. Maybe people are like, well, his attacks aren't very great. Yes, they're really good. His down A, he's always got the drill kick, and then you can do either a smash attack or an up A to juggle them. His like little sword that he has, his up B sword, is really good too. I don't know. He's got a great recovery. Like, come on, what's not to love? I'm gonna take another sip here. All right, Link. This is the Breath of the Wild Link. I love that game. This Link, I kind of want to say he's not as good as the Wii version Link. I feel like the Wii version Link was the Link that we always wanted. And then this one's got the new bombs from Wind Waker. Not Wind Waker, sorry. Breath of the Wild. Did I say Wind Waker earlier? It's the Breath of the Wild Link. He's got the new bombs from that. And it doesn't allow you to do what you used to be able to do, where you could just down B and then throw them, you know? Obviously, his boomerang's great. The boomerang's great with all the links. I think this one actually, without damage, if you do a smash attack, he shoots the beam. That is an implement from the very first Zelda game of all, like first Zelda game ever had that. You have full hearts. You can use a beam from your sword. We love that. I think he's still A tier. I don't play with him, like I play with him rarely, but from Breath of the Wild, from nostalgia, from Nintendo's whole world of Zelda, A tier. He's just not S tier just because I actually don't play him. All right, Lil Mac, you want to love Lil Mac, but he doesn't have a recovery at all. He's E tier. I still play with him against like my siblings. Like I can joke around playing with him, you know. When you're hitting with him, you feel like you're actually dealing damage. You feel like you're actually doing good. However, if you get grabbed near the ledge at all, it's like say goodnight. If you get tossed off, hit off anything, like you're gonna lose the fight 9 times out of 10 unless you get a cheeky win. And that's all he is. He's a cheeky win. He's a fun little character, but that's it. I've talked about this in previous videos, where in my Smash videos, where I've tried to talk how they could make Lil Mac better, because he could be an amazing character. He could be great. And like obviously the simple answer is give him a good recovery. Sure, but why not give him something cool, like a round over or something like that, where if you get caught, like you could put it above like his head where he takes damage or something, like 3 little like little manager like persons, you know, his little pink suit manager guy. You could put like one of those right above his head, and like this is more stuff that I ever said before, but put one of those above his head per stock. Okay, he can only do it once, whereas if he falls out of the stage, then you do like up B. You just hold up B or something, like I guess, yeah, if you hold up B, like he does his up B, but then he like just teleports to the middle of the ring. He gets pulled back in, and it's like kind of like call it Saved by the Bell. You know, if you hold his up B, he still does his up B, but then he like becomes yellow, like his fists become yellow, and he goes like this or something, and then it makes the bell noise, and then he just gets pulled back into the middle of the ring, and then has like that when you die, that stock like certain time delay invincibility frames, iframes as they call it. Like give him something like that. Wouldn't that be so unique and so much helpful? Like he can only have it once during a whole stock, so it could even be an early toss, and then he has to use it, and then you still have the chances to kill him. Or it can be like he's about to get knocked out of the ring, like you're shooting him away, and if you do it early enough, as soon as you get hit, you up B and hold it, you can just get sucked back in. Like it could even help the player. Well, obviously it's helping the player if he can do it at any time. But I think something like that could be something that Nintendo could implement. Like, I couldn't see that being out of the realm. You know, they already have the Street Fighters with their own down rights, down backs, you know, crazy movesets. Give them something like that. And it makes sense because in boxing, you get saved by the bell. You know, you're not always continuously fighting. You know, give them something like that. Wouldn't it be such a good idea? I came up with this with myself, all right? I take full credit for it. You know, watching you guys out there. You know, if the developers are watching, my idea. I don't care if you call it Saved by the Bell. That's all I'm asking. All right, Lucario. from the Pokemon movies, from Pokemon in general, the anime, Lucario is like this mystical, legendary Pokemon. But then you go into Smash, and then you go to play as Lucario, and then he's not cool. He's not good. His ultimate in the Wii version was very cool because he shot a big blue, I think they call it key energy, in Pokemon, but the blue chakra or whatever that the Pokemon world call it, he would shoot like a giant beam of it and you could just turn it and like aim it. Fantastic. Like, it was so cool. Seeing it for the first time, you were like, oh my god, he's so strong. However, he's really not that good of a character. His up B's weird. It's like Pikachu's, but like worse. Not that good of a fighter. I do know and I do understand that the more damage you take, the stronger he becomes, but he's still not that great of a character. Like, his down B's are like, you know, he has a parry. Sure, people that have parries, like, they're fine, and you got to be aware of those. And a lot of people use them at the end for the final stock or something like that. Like, they try to make you think they don't have a parry, and then they use it at the end and they get the dub. However, let me take a sip before I give my final say on Lucario. I like the idea of him, but I just don't like the character. Like, his fighting ability, I should say. What should I say, though? You know what? I know exactly where I'm putting him. He's D tier. He's D tier. You can't hate him. It's Lucario. He's legendary, you know? But he's D tier. Okay, Lucas. I'm sorry, bub. You're C tier. Lucas is C tier. He's actually worse than Ness, and I actually figured this out. I thought that Lucas was always better than Ness because Lucas's ice is stronger, or faster, I should say. However, it's not good. And yes, he has this snake for a better grab, but he sucks. His PK fire is worse because then you can't combo after it because it actually knocks the person back. His actual fighting, like, is just neutral, like A's, like his punches are bad. He's not good. And like, his down kicks, like he has like a repeated kick, so he doesn't really have a spike. And his side attacks are just bad. He's just bad. Maybe I need to play him more, but I gave him the due day on the catwalk. I tried to play as him. I played on like 5 consecutive online matches with Lucas, and I lost all of them. He's just not good. And that's why he's C tier. You know, final note on that. He's just, his moveset's worse. It's worse than Ness's. Ness actually has good moves, and you can get comfortable with him, and he's decent, and I like playing with Ness a lot. But we'll get to Ness. Alright, Lucina. F tier. You're like the wannabe Marth. Marth is like the OG, and you gotta amend him for all that he is. And then there's you. Actually, well, I want to say, like, you can't have Marth in a position without Lucina being in that position because they're the same character. So, you know what? D tier, and that's where Marth is. You know what? No, she's E tier. She's E tier, and he's D tier. She has the same moveset, so there's, like, and you know who she is because a lot of people like to play Lucina more than they like to play all the other characters, even Marth included, because she's a girl, and a lot of gamers like to play girls more often than not. Lucina's there in E tier. She can be good. She's got a fast attack pattern. And then the same goes for Marth. Marth has a fast attack pattern. He's quick to attack. His up B's good. They have parries. Marth, I put him up because he has a white armor set. He has a white set of clothing that he wears, and it is badass. It is a very unique skin, and that's why Marth is there. He's D tier because he has cool outfits. All right, and I'll always remember that. All right, Luigi. I know where he is. Luigi is C tier. I know he actually has good combos. His grab to throw down to short hopping. I know the whole spiel. All right, you don't have to go into the comments, go into the chat now, and tell me about it all. I already know. Like, I get it. But It's hard, okay? I can't do it myself personally. I can't do the short hops that well. I can do like, okay, I can do short hops, but I can't do grab to short hop. And I know that's something that Captain Falcon has, something Luigi has, but I personally can't do the grab to down throw to then short hop, and I can't do it consistently. Because the thing with Captain Falcon's, the way to do it with his is his neutral A. And it might even be the same with Luigi. But I can't do it personally. Like, I even have the Pro Controller, and that's what I use to play online. But I can't throw down and then jump in neutral A. You might have to like go into your controller settings and switch that. I already did that to not make my Joy-Con. My Joy-Con cannot jump anymore. And if you didn't know, if you turn that off, you can still do like these actual like they're like, okay, it's the same way you would do a smash attack without using like your yellow C stick from the GameCube controller, or you can do it now with this Joy-Con here, joystick I should say. But if you turn the jump off on the left side, your movement one, if you turn the jump off of it and then you hold up and you press A, then they can do like another just normal attack. Like, you know how you have a down A attack, which is just like it's like a down kick. Like they'll do like a down like slice. It's the same thing. You can do an up one if you didn't know. Trick of the trade. It's an online movement that everyone knows. For anyone out there who doesn't know, turn off your jump on your movement stick. All right, and then see what moves they have. Like Captain Falcon actually has he's got a down kick. Like he puts his leg straight up at like a 90 degree and then swats people down. It's good for spiking it on edges. It's edge guard. All right, Mario. Mario's A tier. Mario S tier. All right, he's S tier. Mario's the classic. He's the face of Nintendo. You know, you see Mario everywhere. He's got all these great games like Odyssey, all the Super Mario Bros, Super Smash. He's like on the face of the game every time it opens. He's always on the cover, everything. He's number one in Nintendo's world. And he's S tier. Now, he may not be the strongest character, but he's always, every game, Mario's like baseline, every stat's always the same. You check any game, he's always like base character. And even in Smash Ultimate, he actually has some disgusting combos. Like his grab to down throw to up B is filth. His spike is actually disgusting. His like short hop, that punch that you do, the forward short hop I should say, it's really good actually. Like, and even his pump, like I thought the pump was actually a downgrade from the Wii version where it was just the spin attack, and now that he doesn't have it. No, he still has a spin attack, but now he has a pump implemented into his attacks and all that stuff. But it's actually really good. I like to load up the pump, and then when they're on the edge or they're coming back, you shoot them with the pump, and then you hit them with the spike, and it is great, and it works 9 times out of, well, not 9 times out of 10. If you're good with him though, if you play with him, 9 times out of 10 you'll get that spike, and you're off to the races with him. He's really good. His slide attack is good. Fireballs can neutralize a lot of attacks. They stop momentum. He's got a cape as well. It reflects some stuff. Really good. Mario's cool. I think the more you play him, the more you start to like him. But then it's the same thing. It's a double-edged sword. You like him, you get good with him, but at the same time, you never feel confident with him. At least I never did. Like I could do these attacks and I could feel good, but he's kind of weak. He's like the Fox version of his games, like Bowser, Peach. Mario's like the Fox of their games. Like he's fast, he's agile, he's got all these good moves, these good combos, but then his punches don't do that much damage, whereas Bowser will hit you once for like 23. And I never felt confident going online with him. Even though I knew his moves and stuff, I just knew going into every fight that it was an uphill battle with Mario. And then there's Mega Man. But overall, Mario's S tier. And now we're going to get into Mega Man. Mega Man is E tier. I have no feelings for Mega Man. Never played any of his games. When I see his games, I'm like, why would anyone play this? They don't look fun. But side-scroller shooters, it's like the old Metroid games. Like there's one Metroid for the GameCube game that was super scary and looks like we had it, and I was too scared when I was younger to play it. I was deathly afraid of video games when I was younger. And E.T. I have a fear of like not now. I kind of grew out of it, but I remember watching E.T. when I was like 5, and I was like, when he was white in that, like in the drain, you know, that scene where he's like white and dying. I was, ugh, it gives me chills, man. It's so gross. I don't know why that stemmed from Metroid, but I remember the giant, like, it's like a slug in like a glass container. I'll remember that scene for sure. Metroid, that's a scary game. The GameCube one, I think you'll know, you know what I'm saying. But I digress. Mega Man, he's got all his moves are just like shooting moves. Like I know he has like it's like a down. He has the fire sword, sure, but then he has like a sliding attack. But that's about it. Like he doesn't really have any actual melee attacks. It's all like shooting, and it's just, he's a weird character. Giving him an E tier just because he's unique in Nintendo's world. Like it's Mega Man. Like you gotta say, like there's something about him that's just like unique. All right, and the name is like 10 out of 10. Mega Man. Like come on. All right, and then you got this guy. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm fine. I'm accidentally clicked on the chart here on my phone, and it started loading. I think it was loading a tier list, and I was glad I didn't see it. I quickly went back and did not want to do it. All right, Meta Knight. Meta Knight is actually, did they ban him online? Is he banned from online stuff? I play him now. I'll play online matches and he's in it. But was there a time when Meta Knight was actually banned? I don't know if that was just a saying or something, but he's really good. Meta Knight's really good. He's A tier. Scary to go against Meta Knight. I'm not putting him in S tier because I actually don't play him at all, period. I go against a lot of pink Meta Knights. Maybe once a week I'll go against one of them. If I'm playing more than 3 times a week, I'll probably go against one of them. These guys are strong. They got good moves. He has a good move set. I just don't play with him. I don't play with him at all. He's A tier though. He's in Kirby's world. Kirby's great. We love Kirby. We're a stand for Kirby. Meta Knight's A tier. Doesn't have the same feel as Kirby does for me. He's cool. He's like the Falco again. He's edgy. He's like Ganondorf, but I just can't. Well, I just can't give him the S tier rank. I'll give him A tier though. I know people are really good with him. I know people think he's S tier, like creme de la creme, but he's A tier. Mewtwo has that disabling psychic ability. It's kind of like a stun. You know, he's got a cool ball. He can teleport with his up B, which is actually kind of bad because you do the up B and then he kind of like floats. So you can hit him very easily with that. He's got a good up smash, I believe. It's like a universe attack, and I think that's good. I'm gonna give him C tier though. Yeah, I would put him above Lucario because I would rather pick Mewtwo than Lucario. My younger brother actually likes Mewtwo. I think you can get good with Mewtwo. He has a good tail. He's got a good aerial attacks. But there's not much to say about him. I just go for, even his skin wise, like his other outfits, as you could say. I just go with base Mewtwo. And I don't know his moveset at all. I don't play with him that much. Only like random, or if I'm playing as the Pokemon characters, I'll get around to him at some point, but he's nothing special, at least in my mind. Alright, Mr. Game & Watch. I'm going to give him D tier. My friend Rob mains Mr. Game & Watch. I know he's good. Do you agree to Mewtwo? Sorry, I should mention, I have a 30-second delay on this stream. It was something I did real early on Twitch. It was for like stream sniping, even though it's not a problem with me because I have 3 viewers currently. But there's a 30-second delay, so could you also HSY, his kid. Kid. I'm just gonna say kid. All right. Could you also say who? Thank you. Mr. Game & Watch, D tier. I'm putting him in D tier because my good buddy Rob plays Mr. Game & Watch, mains Mr. Game & Watch. I know he has good moves. He's got like the bucket that can like catch things. He flips sausages, I believe. That's funny. He drops that bomb, which is actually really powerful. He flips a manhole cover. You know, all this stuff. He's got cool moves. He's a fun character. You know, he must be a very old game because just how he's drawn up. You just assume he's old, and the maps that Mr. Game & Watch maps seem old. But D tier. I don't play as him. Alright. Ness. Now, this may be controversial, and Lucas may be moved in other positions within the tier list as well. But I think Ness... Oh, gosh. I think Ness deserves to be S tier. I love Ness. I play Ness... He's actually my second best. Like, I go Captain Falcon, Ness, and those are like the two I play the most. Oh, music's still going? Cool. Ness, his moveset's good. You know, hit him with a PK fire, and I know people are like, oh, PK fire, they just use PK fire all the time. That's all you hear is PK fire, PK fire. Yeah, but you play against a good Ness, or even if you're a good Ness player, you do the PK fire, and then you go into combos attacks with it. Like, you'll do your short hops, you'll do a grab to then do a down grab that does more fire is hilarious. Like, you're like, hit them with the PK fire, then you do the fire kicks to them. Like, it's just comical. I know his B is slow, but it's really good for edge guarding, and if you can play it well, it's actually a decent move. His electric ball is good. It's his recovery. His jumps are actually really good for recovery. I know the ball can turn around to become like a missile. If you hit that as well, that's a big crit. Very cool. All around, he's unique. He's fun. He can absorb to heal. Like, he's got all these cool elements that no other character really has. Like, he's very unique. He's a great character. His t-shirts change. He's got one with like a blob. He's got one with like his pet on it or a dog face or something. Oh, fantastic. Ness is S tier, hands down. Olimar. So I don't know why Olimar is S tier ranked. Not in my world, but in other rankings. He's like S tier for his attacks. I don't get it. I feel like he was better in other games. I feel like now he's actually worse in Ultimate. I don't know why. And is Alf still there? Isn't it like Olimar and like Alf or something? Is there the other guy still there? I also never played Olimar's games. Pikmin. We have them. I just never played them. I'm going to give him D tier. He's like with the Mr. Game & Watch. I don't play him at all, but I know the character when I see him. And I've actually never seen any of these online. Maybe they're so good that their GSP is so high I'd never see them, but I actually never see Olimar. Maybe they meme it. They say he's good, even though he's like buns. Alright, Pac-Man. I actually tried to play Pac-Man, and I thought I would main him for a little bit. He's got cool moves. You know, the fire hydrant's good, then you run over and you hit it. But then you understand that that's all Pac-Man does, is that he'll put the fire hydrant down, he runs over, tries to hit it, or he does his side B, and then he tries to come get you. He's got a great recovery for sure. You know, the bounce pad, and I actually played that bounce pad. I know where the bounce pad's actually from a game where you were like a mouse and you had to run away from cats and collect stuff. I actually played that more than I've ever played Pac-Man, and I like this version of Pac-Man because I actually played the Pac-Man video game that he looked just like this. We had that one, and he was cool. Is this an actual list, or is it this like based on how good you are with them? Okay. Sonic. This is a personal, opinionated list. This is my ranking of how I feel personally about these characters. It's not based on their combat abilities, because, you know, obviously from other lists, people are like, Pichu is S tier, and I mentioned this. It's been an hour already. That's fantastic. I mentioned this a little bit ago, that In my world, Pichu doesn't deserve the S tier, but he is S tier for everybody else. Yes, he's fast. He has all these great attacks, but like to me, I'm just not good with him. So then I can't give him that S tier. No, I'm not. I'm also not trying to upset you or like come at you, Sonic. I just thought it would be. I'm taking it in a funny way. I'm like I'm acting like in character that it would potentially upset me. But no, it's all for goofs. I'm just having a laugh with all this stuff here. But no, it's nothing special. Or it's not in terms of combat ability. It's just all my personal feelings towards these characters. Like, I mean, my S tiers, you kind of have to agree with that. But then like Fox, for example, I'm not good with Fox, so I didn't put him in S tier, but Fox is a very good character, you know? And then you could look down here and be like, oh wait, actually Ike is pretty good. I would give him at least C, you know, but no. I don't even play as any Swords characters, like at all. So I'm giving those ranks mostly on like their name or like how unique they are. And Marth, for example, my reasoning for Marth was just because he has cool outfits. But Pac-Man, I give him E tier. Like, I want to like him, but he's actually, like, my lowest GSP as of right now. He's just not that great. I like his, like, B has many elements. Like, there's the key, there's the pear, you know, all the fruits do different attacks. They have also different throws. And then there's the bell that shocks you. Like, that's fun, but he's not that strong. So he's E tier. We can move on. I forget her name, but she's apparently it's something with a P, right? Paulina? Oh no, it's something like that. I know it's something like that. People love her. She's S tier, right? She's a new S tier. Yeah, it's Palutina. All right. She like is combat wise S tier. I think she's E tier. Who is she? She's from Pit's world, Pit's universe. But I don't play as her. I've only known her since Ultimate. Like the only time I ever got wind of her, who she was from Ultimate, Smash Ultimate. But in my book, she's a nobody. Whatever. E tier. Peach is C tier in my opinion. I know Peach is a strong character. I know you can be good with her. You know, she has like a floating umbrella thing. Toad is this disgusting parry. I hate going against Peaches where they use Toad a lot. It's annoying. She uses a golf club and a frying pan. That's hilarious. Her side B is disgusting. But I don't play with her. You know what? I'm going to put her in B tier. Like, she deserves to be in the top 3 because she's a very strong female character and we ship her, you know. We stand Peach. And her outfits are very cool. Like, she has a black dress and all this stuff. It's very fun. She's a great character. Fantastic. They did really good on her. All right, Pichu. This is the controversial issue that we're going to approach. Everyone feels that Pichu is that he deserves to be in this position, that he is S tier, that he is everyone's confident that he is deserving of this position. However, I don't play as Pichu. Pichu is way too fast for me personally. Like, Captain Falcon's already pushing it, but I've played with Captain Falcon so much that I'm comfortable with him. Like, anyone that's slower than him feels weird, and anyone faster than him feels way, way bad. Like, really wrong. Like, if I play Captain Falcon and then I go to Falco, I'm like too much. He jumps too high. I don't like it. And then I try to switch to Pikachu and I try to switch to Pichu, and I'm like, it's like super. I'm going at Sonic speed here, and that's a whole nother bag of tricks. All right, but I'm gonna put him in A tier, and that's only because I don't play him. And I think that's enough said. And the same for Pikachu. I actually mained Pikachu on the Wii game. The name's slipping my mind now, the Smash Wii game. But Pikachu is A tier in my opinion. I love his outfits. He's got like a wizard hat. He's got the luchador outfit now. He's fantastic. I love his attacks. Pikachu's great. He's just a little too fast for me, and I can never feel confident getting into a fight with him. So I'm putting him in A tier. Piranha Plant, I don't play as Piranha Plant. He's a DLC character that has a weird moveset. I don't like him. He's F tier. Actually, let's put him in E tier just because he's so unique. Like, it's a Piranha Plant. Like, why? That's not even a character you would think of. Like, we want other people. All right, we don't want a Piranha Plant. We want Waluigi, right? That's all we want. All right, Pit. Where's Dark Pit? Okay, Dark Pit's E tier. Pit for nostalgia, D tier. You know, you can't hate Pit. He's been in the game for a long time now. I think maybe the Wii version was when he was first in, but you got the Wii version to Ultimate. Like, that's got to be at least 6 years, right? He's D tier. He's gonna be there. They neutralized his up B. He can't really fly anymore. He kind of has this like rainbow-esque shooting ability, boost ability, I should say. He's D tier. And then we have Pokemon Trainer. I'll move down here just to get a better view at it. Pokemon Trainer here. Unique ability to play as 3 Pokemon with 1 character. I don't know why they haven't thought of using this with some other characters. Like, I don't know how they would even do it with other Nintendo characters, but maybe at some point they'll do something like that where there's a way to transform into separate characters. Like, what if they had one character that was very fast but took a lot of damage, and then one that was very slow and took less damage? Or something like, you know what I'm trying to get at? Like, where you could just down B and then you would swap as the characters the same way you would swap as the Pokemon Trainer. I feel like in the future Nintendo has the potential to do something like that, and I encourage them to explore that idea. I'm gonna give him B tier because who doesn't want to play as these 3 main Pokemon, like these 3 starters? That these are all the Pokemon starters. These are the starters that everyone thinks about when they're like, oh, pick your favorite Pokemon starter. These are the first 3 that come to mind, right? Charizard, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, but like Charizard and Squirtle, that's the most controversial pick any child growing up at our time ever had to choose. Like, screw all the other like hard decisions. This is the hardest decision I ever had to make as a kid. It was Squirtle stan or Charizard or Charmander stan, you know. I kind of still say I'm a Squirtle boy over Charmander. I'm a Blastoise over a Charizard. I like the water types. Like, I always kind of want to feel like I'm a fire guy, like fire element guy. But even with Pokemon Go, I picked the blue team. 9 times out of 10, I picked Squirtle. But if I had to go back now and play, like, I was just thinking, like, literally driving home today from work, I was like, if I started a Pokemon game again, I'd pick Charmander. I don't know why. These are thoughts I have as a gamer boy. Anyway, I digress. B tier, 3 awesome starter Pokemon to play as. However, I'm not good with Pokemon Trainer. I tried to be, and I know you can be. I personally am not that good with Pokemon Trainer. All right, is this Richter? There's Richter and then someone else. They're like the same guy. Yeah, Richter and Simon. All right, I can throw both of them into the same row. I'm gonna put them in E tier. They're really good, and I know they're good. I'm not good with them. Okay, so when you click on them, it actually just shows them like really big and not like a tier list. So that's cool. I didn't know that. I like this website. This website's fantastic. It's just the smashbros.com is the website I'm on to look at all their images. It's not a ranking or anything. It's just like in name. It might be in like alphabetical order, but no, it's not. Wait. QR. Yeah. No, it's not. Not at all. They got King K. Rool at the end. However, these guys are E tier. I don't play as them. I know they can be good, but they're a new addition, so I don't really have that much of a feeling for them. I didn't play Castlevania games. They're E tier. Ridley, I would say E tier as well. Unique character, looks menacing, but they dropped the ball on this one. They could have made Ridley this strong character, should have had more flying elements, because in the Metroid games it flies all the time. There used to be a map where Ridley was flying behind and would swoop in, and I think they still even have it in Ultimate, but I only play like Battlefield at this point. But Ridley, they dropped the ball on it for sure. They could have made Ridley a stronger character. And then there's Robin. Robin is F tier. I want Robin to be good. I like the idea that there's a spellcaster with these books that do different types of spells. You know, you got the pyromancy spells, you got the lightning spells, you got the one that like sucks out life energy from someone and heals you. You know, it's all unique in its own way. But then Robin's like not strong, like at all. I don't know. I'm not good with Robin at all. I want to be good, but then his base attacks, his/her, because I think you can switch characters just like with Marth at a certain point where you have so many DLC and they bunch them together. Anyway, Robin, he's just, in my opinion, I'm not good with him personally, so I'm gonna put him in F tier just because I don't think he has any good combat ability. Like, he has these attacks, but he's a worse hero. Hero is like the better version of Robin. You know, it's like master apprentice. All right, Rob. I love Rob. Rob, in my opinion, is B tier boy. Rob's got a cool move set. His neutral A, like neutral A is what you would call it. Neutral A is really good. His down smash, his smash, like his spike, I should say. His aerial smash down attack is not that good because it's delayed. So you have to like play him to a point where you understand how like the delay and the timing of it. It's not that's a little annoying to get used to. His laser I felt like was better, and now it's not as good. It may charge faster now, but it's just not as good as I remember it being. I don't know if that's just because the more I play, the more I realize it's not that great. His spinning top is kind of cool, but it's nothing special. He's got a side B that's just like a spinning punch attack. Very strong, I'll give him that. But Rob is like the same with Kirby, in my opinion. He's just a character that you can play to have fun. But he's not a Kirby, you know. It's Rob. Rob also has really cool skins. I love playing as the red Rob. He has a yellow one. Like, he's got really cool skins. And reminds me of Wally. Lovable character. B tier. Nothing combat wise or online wise for him besides being a lovable, fun character to play with friends. All right, who's next? Rosalina. F tier. Why is Rosalina F tier? Rosalina is F tier because it's like playing two characters at once, except this character, the star, it's not protecting you. It's like the puppet masters from the Naruto world. Like it's like, you know, you're so vulnerable once your star is out of the way, and you can kill that star very easily, and it's actually comical just to knock it off real early, and then you just see this Rosalina trying to hit you. It's funny. I think Rosalina can be good if you know her moveset. It's not good in terms of like disgustingly strong, like S tier or A tier level, but she probably could be like around a B tier or C tier. I would say C tier. But like, she has the potential if you play her a lot, but who wants to play Rosalina a lot when you have Peach or you have any other character, you know? Roy. I think Roy is awesome. He's a fire element swords fighter, and I think he's actually pretty decent. I'm gonna go C tier though. I don't play Roy at all. I don't play swords characters at all, and I know I'm missing out on so much. Maybe I need to like watch a video on why these swords characters are fun to play as, like what's good with them. But if I had to choose one, I would choose Roy or Ike to play, and I probably choose Roy just because I like how he has a fire attack. You know, he's got red hair. It's very cool. But I don't play as the swords characters. Don't know why. I just never really felt the urge to play as these guys because it's a fighting game, and to me, fighting is like throwing punches, I love calling it the ultimate knee, I think. His, you know, his electric knee, Captain Falcon's electric knee. I call it the All Might knee. That's what I call it. From My Hero Academia. That's what he reminds me of, is All Might. I don't know. Captain Falcon, ever since I've been watching My Hero, just all of it. Ugh, the feels. Alright, Samus. My younger brother's best character is Samus. It's not his... It's his main, but his GSP is high to the point where he doesn't play him as much. Samus is really good. I just like started seeing and noticing. No, Blue. Yeah, someone who likes Ness. So this is all personal opinions. All right, Blue, give me your most, like, my most controversial pick. Like, no, Blue, come on. These are personal opinions. Like, which one do you have the most disagreement with? Like, which one would you be like, oh, are you kidding me? Actually, Piranha Plant's S tier. But I'll move on. Oh, Kirby? No, come on. Kirby's lovable. You can't. Kirby's just like nostalgia, the feels. Like, if you ever played Kirby Air Ride, you'll never not like Kirby. You know, everything about Kirby's cool. You know, he's got that spinning drill kick to then do like this, the up A attacks. If you turn off the jump, you know, the little juggling he can do. And then you can do the up B, you know, the loading the hammer in the air. Like, I'll jump, load the hammer, and then come towards the guy and then hit him. Oh, good hits right there. Good feels. The down B for edge guard is fantastic. You hate Kirby because I play him. You know what, Blue? If that's how people feel about it, like if you're a main and you play with Kirby online, I don't really main Kirby online at all. I only play with him comically with my younger sisters or something, because you can very easily annoy people by sucking them off, like near the edge, and then jumping off the edge when they're like Little Mac, or using the brick, for example. You know, he's very comical, and that's why I love him so much. He's very fun to play as. He's something you can play and relax with. But if you're maining Kirby, he's a scrub character. No, yeah, he's 100% scrub character. Like, his moves are very cheeky, but that's why we love him. But Blue, I think you have, you know, the right mindset here. I think you, like, in terms of understanding, yes, like you get it though. But my counter argument is, this is why we love Kirby, is because he's a scrub character. He's the simplicity in the game of Smash Ultimate that we love. Like, you go look at Ken, for example. He's got a move set. Like, get that out of here. That's not for Smash. That's for Street Fighter. That's for Mortal Kombat. You know, I'm personally very bad at fighting games. Like, my younger and older brother are surprisingly really good at, like, Mortal Kombat and, like, what's the DC? You know, the DC fighter game? It's like Batman, Joker, Blue Beetle, like, Green Lantern. They're both really good at those games, and I suck. I suck so bad at fighting games. But then I'm actually the best at Smash, which is weird. I also played a lot, like 10 times more than them. Maybe 5 times or 3 times more than my younger brother. But definitely 10 times more than my older brother. Yeah, Injustice, thank you. Yes. Most people dislike mains. No, Captain Falcon is the best. Captain Falcon's the best. He's S tier, and he's even like in the first position. I love it. All right, let's digress though. Let's digress. Sheik. I always have this feeling that Sheik is just like scary, like edgy, as I've been saying it continuously and again. But I feel like Sheik was actually better in the Wii version, and in Ultimate got a downgrade, got a debuff. I'm gonna put Sheik in D tier. I think it was cooler when, was it Zelda could turn into Sheik? Is that what it used to be? And now it's 2 separate characters? I think Sheik is cool though. I just played one like yesterday. Against one, I should say. That beat me.
Don't let a single one get
but
away.
D tier. Shulk. Cool sword. Cool abilities. Like, can turn into like jumping, defense, and all that. I'm going to actually give D tier just because it's so unique. I don't even know. Xenoblade, is that the game that he's from? It's like got an X as the first letter. Like, come on. So unique, future-esque. character. I'll give him D tier. Weirdly though, it's a little uncomfortable. My sisters like to play as Shulk, but the shirtless version of Shulk, and then I'm like sitting there, I'm like, like please, yeah, Xenoblade, thank you. Oh man, but yeah, D tier. I don't play as swords characters. I just don't play with them. I don't even attempt to try to learn them. But if I did, I would pick Roy. All right, Snake. All right, Snake is like slow, but he is the sweatiest upon sweatiest characters I've ever seen. But at the same time, you can't hate Snake because the Solid Snake, Metal Gear, well, not Metal Gear. Oh my God, that's so bad. The Snake games are great. Was it one of them called Phantom? I think Phantom was the most recent one they made. It was like Phantom something, or don't hold me accountable for that. That was like I played that one. I bought it and I played it for like 2 hours. I think the one previously to that though, I beat one Solid Snake game, but not the most recent one where it's very open world. I played it for a little bit, but I never got past like 3 hours in it. Like, I don't know. I never wrapped my head around it. I don't know. He's C tier though in terms of Smash. The grenades that this guy has, like if you go against a strong Snake, this guy will obliterate you in like every way. Like I played against one where I got 3 stocked as my Captain Falcon, and it was very upsetting. Snake is evil. I agree. It's disgusting. And then we got Sonic. Surprisingly, I think Sonic is a sleeper character. I saw a video where Sonic is like disgustingly good, and plus his side smash is the fastest attack in the game. Like you can side smash past any attack. It might be his side smash is faster than any other side smash, if that makes sense. Side smash is like your yellow stick from the GameCube controller. They're called smashes. His side smash, his little punch, is faster than every other side smash, which makes sense. He's a fast character. He's not E tier. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Sonic's like, the whole Mario Sonic Olympic games, video games. Sonic has his own standalone games. I'm not a big Sonic fan. Like, I like the idea of Sonic. I liked watching. I had a movie of Sonic. I had the Shadow game for GameCube, and Sonic was in that. But Sonic games suck. The Sonic Olympic game, Mario and Sonic Olympic game, that's a good game. The Sonic snowboarding or Sonic, it was like a Sonic. It was like their version of Mario Kart, but it was like Sonic, and they were all on, like air skateboards, kind of like from Back to the Future. That game was actually really cool. I love that. I like that game a lot. And then it was like Sonic 2 or something we had. It was the one where like it would start and it's like do 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 do. I know I'm not doing the song right at all, but it was like you would see the background and it would have like a little circle with Sonic and Tails in it, and then you hit and go ding. And also, weirdly enough, I was at a gas station today and I got a Red Bull and Twizzlers, all right? Anyway, every time she checked an item, like she scanned an item, it made the Sonic coin noise. Like it went ching, ching, and it was so like I just like looked at her instantly. I was like, does she know what that's from? I was like, is she a gamer? But I didn't say anything. I was just like, I had my mask on. I was just like, card in, card out, grab my stuff, walk back to the truck, and then sipped my Red Bull, thinking about all the Sonic games I grew up playing and loving, and the character in Smash as well. I don't know why, but like he's just been bouncing around in my head recently because I saw a video where he's actually decent. Like he's a good character. Not fun to play against? Yeah, if you go against a good Pichu or anything, they're all not fun to play against. I think the most fun to play against is Donkey Kong. Blue, tell me if you agree to that. Or anyone, VOD watcher. I guess you can't comment. But if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and comment. And, like, if you think it's fun to play against Donkey Kong, it's so fun. Yes, combo food. He's so big and chunky. I hit everything when I'm Captain Falcon against Donkey Kong. It's so, and Ness, for example, is short hops. Oh, fantastic. And Mario's down spikes. You gotta love him. All right, Toon Link. Toon Link. Where's normal Link? Toon Link is better than normal Link. Oh god, he's not S tier. All right, Toon Link is A tier then. He's not S tier, but Toon Link is awesome. You don't enjoy mashing. Yeah, I mean, no one like if you say you like Bayonetta for her combos, like get out of here. Like please. That's why she's F tier, is because she's like a combo like lord. I took lord from your name, by the way. Thank you for the verbiage. But if you go against Bayonettas with her combos, disgusting. You just hate playing against them. I would say like, well, my least favorite is Fox for sure because they're so sweaty. But then against Bayonettas and Clouds, just not fun. And Diddy Kongs and Greninjas, like meh. And Pichus and Kirbys and Meta Knights and Snakes. The list goes on and on, all right? But it's still fun to go against Donkey Kong, all right? That's why we play. We play to fight Donkey Kongs. All right, Villager. I love Villager. And it's funny that the Villager resembles me so much. Like, just the brown hair, the dark eyes. Like, I don't know why, but I see myself as the Villager. Every time I look at this character, I'm like, if I had to put myself in Animal Crossing, like, if I had to make myself in Animal Crossing, like, I think you can scan yourself in the 3DS version and they make the Animal Crossing guy out of you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe they take your Mii and do it. I don't know. But that character looks, it looks so much like me that I'm like, it's dope. But I like him just as much as Isabelle, but a little more, because Villager, I feel like Villager was there before Isabelle. Like, was Isabelle in Ultimate, but Villager was in the Wii version? Maybe they're both in this game? I just feel like he came first, right? I don't know why. I like him a little more than Isabelle. And I like him in B tier, yeah. And he's got other like skins as well. Like, it's weirdly enough though, in my household, it's like I pick this version of Villager, and then my younger brother has a different skin, and all my sisters have their own skin, and like we can only play as those ones. Like, even if we're not playing together, they'll still pick their assigned skin. It's like your seat at the dinner table. Like, if we all sit down at the dinner table, we all sit in the same seats that we've sat in for years, and they're not our names aren't on these seats, but they're like, it's like you're a classroom seat when you're not assigned seats in a classroom. Like, that's the person's seat, you know? You sit there. And weirdly enough, I don't know why, but in college, they never give you assigned seats. You know, you just go and sit. And I purposely will go and sit in a different seat at least once a week. Like, I'll have, like, a baseline seat that I'll sit in for the first, like, week. And then from there, I'll just pick a random seat. I'll just go sit there. Like, it depends if I have people in the room I converse with, or, like, if you have to partner up and whatnot. But if it's a classroom where it's like it's mostly individual, and the only time you ever like have to talk to somebody else is if you just like, if they're like, turn to your neighbor and discuss what's going on or something like that. If that's like all it is, and our seats are just basically you're there to copy notes and leave, I'll purposely sit in a different seat and just see how the room reacts. I don't know why, but it's just like this brain game I have where I'm like walking and I'm like, what if I sit in said person's seat today? How would and like sometimes people are like, that's my seat, and I'll just like look at them like, how? You know, it's so funny. I don't know why I do it, but it's funny. All right, then we got Wario here. Wario, I know Wario's moveset's actually good, and I know Wario can be good, but I'm personally not good, and I know that it's a whole opinionated, my list of the tier list. Just go along with it, go for the flow, you know, go with the flow with all this. Wario, in my opinion, is D tier. He's in the same realm as Bowser Jr. It's just a character you can kind of play to have some fun. The worst is when you get stuck in Wario's bike and you fall off the ledge too far and then you end up killing yourself. Yes, that has happened to me, and yes, it's because of my inept abilities to play as him. Alright? But I digress. Look, we have one row left. We're doing so good. It's only been an hour and 35 minutes. I thought this was going to take the entire night. I actually thought I was going to go way faster, but I'm having so much fun talking about this. I don't know why. Smash in my heart. Oh, best fighting game, hands down. It's so good. All right, Wii Fit Trainer, comical. Actually has good moves. However, it's still D tier. No one wants to really play as a Wii Fit Trainer. Like, unless you're memeing, unless you're having fun with, like, with friends, local play, like, you're not going to play Wii Fit online. Wolf is the newest of the Star Fox universe that I'm trying to get good with. Why is this, like, highlighted? It's scaring me. Okay, it's just highlighted. We could change F to, like, mega bad tier. Okay, let's not do that, though. Wolf is a character I'm trying to get good with. Wolf, but he's C tier. Like, his side B is like a diagonal that has a crit, and then not his side smash, but his side A. But if you do it right, it becomes a critable slash. Hard to explain, but if you go and play as him, you'll notice that he has a normal punch, but then he has a side A that's a little more aggressive that does a crit if you hit with it, which is interesting. Like, why is that a thing? You know, but still. He's like, I don't know if he has potential, really. Like, I'm not really that good with him. I think people actually say he's pretty good, but I'm just not that good with him. I do agree, Blue. Every character has something to complain about. It is sad, but, well, it's not, you know, it's just, it's like the fun of it is really to, like, find a character that you're most comfortable playing as. Like, I don't like swords fighters, but a lot of people love to play as Marth. I don't get it, but a lot of people do. You know, it's like the fun of the game. And then you got Yoshi, which, who said it? PT, from the very beginning of the stream, I was only like a few in, and he just goes, he said, Yoshi's S tier. Mic dropped, left the stream. Hey, don't go and tell him, all right? Young Link. All right. Young Link, I'm just memeing. He's not F tier. Come on. You think I'm going to do my man's dirty like that? I would say he's my opinion, Yoshi's C tier though. I don't play as Yoshi like at all. I have friends that play and main Yoshi. His down attack is like down kicks, very good, very strong. Get to the corner. If you get him with the tongue, you're basically sending an egg down a mountain. It's an easy kill if done right. His rollout, his like egg roll is weird. His egg shell is cool. Like, he's the only character that has a special shield, which is kind of dope. I don't know how to throw his eggs. Like, I couldn't even tell you what buttons you press to throw an egg. Weirdly enough, I really don't play with him at all. My younger brother started to play as him now. He's good there. He's good though. But I personally put him in C tier just because I don't even touch him. He's just there. All right, Young Link. Young Link is a little worse than Toon Link. I actually like Toon Link more for his animations. I love his bomb smoke effect. I like Toon Link from Wind Waker. Very fun character. I love the art style. Then you got Young Link. I feel like Young Link could just get bled out. I feel like he could just phase out of the game and no one would really care that much. Because now you have Breath of the Wild Link. And then we have Toon Link. Like, I feel like that's enough. You know? You got Ganondorf as well. Like, what if... And you have Zelda and Sheik. That's enough. That's enough slices. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. It's enough slices, alright? We don't need any more. Unless you want to bring the king in from Breath of the Wild. That guy's cool looking. Or any of the 4 people you save. What are the Gordos? The Gordos, the big rock guys? Oh my god, they're so cool. I want to play that. Breath of the Wild. I can't wait for the second one. I love the first one. It's Zelda. My opinion, Zelda is D tier. I know who Zelda is, and that's the only reason I'm giving her D tier status. Don't play with her as much. She has a nice fireball. I know that you can send it, and it does like, it like goes and hits. She can build up a soldier that can attack. She has a prism that she can use to attack. She has a teleport that also hits, apparently. Her up B is a teleport that can hit. Very interesting. But D tier, I don't play with her at all, period. Zero Suit Samus. I don't know if this is true, but in the Wii version, I had an older cousin when he took advantage of my non-understanding of anything about video games and just said, hey, if you held down a bunch of buttons, you could actually play as Zero Suit Samus in the Wii version. I don't know if this is true. Is this an urban legend? I never actually confirmed if this was true or not. He just said it once, and then I believed him. He was like, you know, he was like older than me, and I looked up to him, and I was like, I believe you, you know? But, I don't know. Going against Zero Suit Samus now is very annoying. They have a stun gun, and she just has a weird moveset that's annoying to play against, and she's very quick and fast and agile. E tier. That's about it. Hero. Probably the most annoying character, besides Fox. Second most annoying character to go against. The moveset is unfair. Has like a way to just cast spells willy-nilly that do so much damage, so unfair. F tier. This character needs to be nerfed and or deleted from the game. Not fun. Banjo-Kazooie. I have no feelings for Banjo-Kazooie. Never played any of their games. I don't even like the art style. I don't even think the character looks cool. Like, it's like, I don't get it. However, I've been going against more and more Banjo-Kazooies that are actually semi-decent. Like, they actually have a good understanding of their combat abilities. They have like a grenade thing. The side B is good. I don't know. Just by playing online against other people, like, they're formidable, and I'm like, all right, good on you. E tier though. Terry, F tier. Terrys are the most annoying. Okay. I know I keep saying the most annoying, but Terrys are annoying to play against. Terrys, I don't know. I don't understand their moveset. I don't have Terry. I can't play to learn the moveset, so I only learn the moveset while playing against them online. And I'm always afraid to get hit by like some super strong punch or something. I don't know. Terrys are weird. Again, something that was not needed in the game. And then you got this girl. Is her name like Baelith or Belite or something? I think it's at the top of this list here. I think they put DLC first. What, there's two more? Supposedly going to be two more? What the heck? If you go on their website, there's 2 question marks right under the most recents. What? So far there's 80 total characters, and that's accounting for like switching between Pyra and Mithra. Alright, so who is this? Yeah, Belith. I say Belith. She's really strong. Very cheeky character. Really strong, though. I feel like if you had this character, you would love to play as her. She's got this bow that, like, insta-kills, basically. She has this scythe that can insta-kill. Very unique character. Very strong. Definitely overpowered. All the DLC is mainly overpowered. It seems like they save the best moves for the DLCs. It's basically like they're trying to make the game pay to win, which is not cool, Nintendo. Alright, but E tier. When I go against them, I'm scared. I know what I'm getting into when I'm going against Belith, and winning against one of them is very satisfying. Alright, then we got this girl, Min Min. I feel like Min Min's game, their actual game, is actually really cool. But then Min Min and herself, I hate going against them. But it's the same thing. If I beat a Min Min, I don't think I've ever beaten a Min Min, but if I did, I would get I would rejoice. I'd be very satisfied with this win. Steve. It's Steve from Minecraft. Minecraft Steve. I actually bought Steve. You know, I kind of like Minecraft. I don't really play Minecraft anymore. I beat Terraria. I'm a Terraria stan. I would probably play Terraria. Actually, I've been kind of debating going back to Minecraft, but because there was a new update. But I would have to hopefully potentially play with my brother with it, but I don't think he would have the time to do it, nor do I have... I want to buy the other version. I have like the Xbox version, but I don't have Xbox Live anymore, so I would have to pay $60 a month for it. And I don't want to. So I don't play Minecraft anymore for that reason. But Steve is, in my opinion, E tier. I like him Minecraft and all that. That's why he's E tier and not F tier. But his moveset is so stupid. It's weird. I mean, he's strong. I think he's strong. People actually, like, you can just fall off the edge and do the axe, and it's like a down spike, like insta spike. But, like, I don't know. He's just, I don't like him personally. E tier, even though I bought him. He's E tier. Sephiroth. If you have Sephiroth, I think, like, you're pogging off. You're off your gourd. He's definitely like S tier, A tier. Strong moves. This sword is unbelievably long. You got so much range with this guy. He can stab it into the side of the stage, and everyone loves to show off that he can do this. Wow. But if you have him, definitely an S tier god. Legendary. But I don't have him. He's pay to win. A tier. Wait, what happened to Joker? I guess the whole pay to win. I get that. And then Pyra and Mithra. Final character to end off our 80 plus character tier list here. Pyra, Mithra. Going against them is kind of scary. I played against them so much because they're so recent that I started to understand their attack patterns and got good at going against Pyra, at least. A lot of people play Pyra way more than Mithra. And I guess it's just because Pyra's first, but I bet you can just switch that. I don't know. I never bought her. Probably will never buy her. I'm going to put her in D tier, though, because I do notice, like, when I go against them, I'm aware I'm going against them. You know, it's such a unique character. There's two of them. One has, like, a fire sword that they can throw out. The other one's, like, green and fast and moves, like, with light speed. It's very cool. D tier, but however, I don't know what game they're from. What? Why are they pulling out these Nintendo characters? Where's our Waluigi? I mean, come on. But that's it. This is my final Smash Ultimate tier list. S tier, Captain Falcon, Donkey Kong, Kirby, Mario, and Ness. And then you guys can look at all the rest. Who out of A tier is closest to being S tier in my opinion? Alright, Sephiroth, Joker, both of those could be S tier if you have them. However, the pay to win. Joker is definitely, I would say Joker is the most likely to be an S tier in my opinion. Actually, I like this idea. I'm going to go ahead and go into every tier and which one has is most likely to be one tier up, and then try to explain why I kept them in that tier. In the B tier bracket, which one would I move up to A tier? Would have to be Ganondorf. Ganondorf is so strong, and I've gone against some good ones that even 3-stocked me. But he's just chunky and slow, and I don't like it. So he's B tier. C tier that has the potential to be B tier is Incineroar. If I knew how to do his attacks more perfectly, I should say. If I knew how to do his like ultimate grab thing, I would like him. I would move him up. But I don't know how to do it. It's confusing. C tier. Now D tier to C tier, kind of sad movement here, but it's like, you know, passing to like, you know, not terrible grade. Out of this row, oh boy, it's getting like, who cares at this point? In my opinion about the characters here. Wow, there's so many in E tier. All right, D tier. Wario. I feel like Wario could be a good character. You know, he's got good outfits. He's got cool combat abilities, like he can chew on you. He's got a bike. He got farts. You know, he's fast. It's like he's got like a side punch. He can like tackle you. I don't know. I would move him to C tier. but he's in D tier for reasons just because my inability to play as him. E tier to D tier. So failing to passing. Cloud. Wow, Cloud is down here in E tier. Oof. Because he's so annoying to play against. But he, if I played as him and kind of had like an understanding, like he could even be C tier. He's definitely the most likely to be up in any higher tier here. So I would move Cloud up to D tier, most likely. And F tier, bruh. The worst of the worst. Probably Hero. If someone gave me Hero for free, I'd play him and actually enjoy playing as him and like try to figure him out. And like he's so strong that I think it would be fun to move him up. Or I think it would be such a fun time that he would be deserving of being able to be moved up. This was such a fun time. I've wanted to do tier lists for so long. And I'm glad I did. Maybe I'll start doing more of these in the future. I wanted some variety. I know I've been very lackluster with variety recently. Like it's been like 70% Warzone and 30% just other random stuff like Slay the Spire, Smash, this tier list. And I apologize. Like Stardew Valley's been like AFK for like 3 weeks at this point. Terraria hasn't even been on my channel since I beat it. ETG is gone, and that was something I was trying to just do like daily runs with. I kind of was using Slay the Spire as the counter to that. I was like, I don't really want to play ETG. I could play Slay the Spire because you're just picking cards. ETG, you're like moving and dodging, and it's hectic. And I want something I could just sit here and just like mindlessly just go card, block. You know, it's like something nice like that. But I'm gonna try and Biomutant. I played it for a little bit. I'm probably 60% done the game, and I just like gave up. I just like stopped playing it. One, everyone just hated on the game to the point where it made me not like it, even though I actually liked it. I liked it. I think for what I played of it, like I played 10 hours of the game. For how much I played of it, I think I got a full understanding and a full grasp of what the game can give me in terms of enjoyment. Like now it's becoming the repetitive aspect that every other person reviewed it as. They're like, the combat's the same, the fighting's the same. Like it's definitely an unfinished game that for $60 was not worth the price. If it was $30, I still would have been upset. But you know, for what it was, like everything about Biomutant was pretty decent. I don't regret buying it. I was actually looking forward to playing it. I watched PewDiePie stream it for 3 hours or 6 hours, however long he streamed it. But it was definitely way different from his version to the one I played, for sure. In a good way, though. But I'm sorry for the lack of variety. I'm working full time again, so I wake up at 6 a.m. I get to work by 7 o'clock. I work 7 to 3:30. I get home. I try to work out. In the past 2 days, I haven't worked out. I've gotten home and just crashed, gotten into bed, slept. Then I like try to watch like a Netflix episode or like a Naruto, and then I'm just like, at that point I'm just like out. I'm like so like not dizzy. I could even say dizzy. I'm so fatigued that I'm like dizzy. I'm like my stomach hurts from being tired. The tiredness literally just like destroys my ability to do anything. And even gaming has become like a nuisance because I'm like so tired, and I sit in this chair and I'm like, I just want to lay down. And like even like I think you've noticed it in some of my more recent streams that even like it was like 2 days ago, I got so frustrated that it wasn't connecting with my younger brother for Warzone that I ended up just quitting the stream. I was like, I'm done. And it was like we played for like 45 minutes or something total. Like we did 30 minutes of Smash after or something. I don't know. It was awful. And I forgot to take the VOD down. I should have already. But I did. I got home. I took a nap, woke up, I felt disgusting all the way up till like right now. I'm like exhausted right now. But this was so much fun, and and this tea probably helped. You know, I drank most of this tea here. It's cold at this point, but maybe it did help, and I just wasn't aware that it was helping me. I did take some medication after dinner. I just took Motrin, but that's for my back. My back after work now has just been like brutally painful. I do a lot of my dad owns an electrician company, and I do like busy work for him, like getting materials, lifting heavy things, because a lot of the workers are older, or just doing like mundane tasks that can be done by any person with like opposable thumbs, you know. So I do a lot of just like mundane stuff, and it's nice to have a summer winter job when I'm out of classes, like when the semester ends, and I'm not doing like winter courses or anything like that. So it's nice, you know, I'm getting money, you know, I'm able to buy things, you know, I pay for stuff for YouTube and whatnot, like monthly fees, like for Adobe, just to edit videos. In terms of Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and Streamlabs, you have to pay for all three of those, and well, two in one. Adobe is its own thing, and then Streamlabs is its own thing, but it's like $30 a month just for that. And what's my channel? My YouTube channel's at 76 subscribers. I just lost 2, RIP, to my channel. And it is, I think it is from the variety, the loss of variety on my channel. The 5 Warzone videos in a row, then 5 Biomutant, and then the Warzone, Slay the Spire, Warzone, and then today it was a Warzone, and tomorrow is a Warzone. Well, today it was a Smash video, and tomorrow's a Warzone. Little secret right there. But I actually liked tomorrow's Warzone video enough to put it on. Like I was doing a solo Warzone run, and I did like 30 minutes of banter, and it was great. And that's something I like. Like this, for example, is something I want to do more of. Just talking and chatting and, you know, talking about my life and life stories, and that's the type of content I like to watch. Like, if you guys know Northern Line, like, all he does is talk about, like, his life for the most part, and this guy can talk for hours on end about anything, and I find him comical and, like, intellectual and, like, all this stuff. You know, I would encourage you guys to go subscribe to him as well. Check him out. He's great. But that's the type of content I want on my channel, and that's the type of stuff I'm aiming for, and doing tier lists and doing like food reviews and, you know, trying wacky things. Like at some point when we get big enough and I can, like, I'm taking this seriously. I really am. Like I'm uploading as much as I physically can and doing as much as I really can. Like I'm streaming 2 to 3 hours a night on weekdays, and even weekends I'm pushing over that time. And like, if I really could, I'd do this full time. I would do this for life, man. Like it's fantastic, and it's like all I want is just to play video games. And I don't know. I have a big obsession for video games, and the story that my dad always told me, or not always told me, but he told me recently, and it's like eye-opening. He was like, it was like with my first console or something, I was playing a video game like a foot away from the TV, and I was just so sucked into the world of it, and I was just so like into the game, and he would like snap at me and call my name, and I wouldn't even look away from it. Like I wouldn't even give him the time of day. I wouldn't even notice that he was calling me. I was just like literally zombified over the screen and over the game, and so absorbed. And like I still feel that way towards games, and I love them. And it's hard. It really is a double-edged sword, though. Like, I would prefer gaming over going out, and I prefer streaming and getting the stream up over, like, my friends who want to just play, like, late at night. Like, I have to get up at 6 a.m., and they don't get on Xbox till 10. And then I'm like, well, I get off at 10, because then I have to go to bed by 11 to get a decent amount of sleep. Or at least I try to go to bed by 11. But tomorrow, right now is 9:20 Friday night. Not late at all. I understand that. But I am getting up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. 4 a.m. Why? We're going on a fishing trip. Like, we're going out to sea on a boat, and we're going fishing. and it's actually going to be really exciting, and it sounds awesome. And for someone like, if you guys don't like fishing, I actually would encourage you to take a chance on it. Boat fishing on a boat is 100 times better than fishing on the side of a river or, you know, a lake or anything like that. Like, that's fine in its own realm, but that's for like an hour to 2 hours. If you go on a boat, you could go out all day. Like, you can take turns driving, you know, you could bring lunches out, you know, you could even sit on your phones if you wanted to, play music, talk. Like, you gotta have friends, the right people as well for any of these situations. I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. I'm going with my dad and my uncles, and their workers. It's like a business trip that I'm invited on. We'll see how it goes. Have I ever gone fishing on a boat like that before? No. Am I excited? I'm actually more scared than I am excited. I'm, you know, I mean, am I afraid of the ocean? Kind of. I don't like swimming at the beach, really. I'm afraid that something's gonna touch me or bite me. It's a little weird, but like, it's fun to go in the waves and all that. And you kind of get past it. It's a healthy fear, all right? My biggest fear, actually, though, is bats. I am deathly afraid of bats. Can't explain why. Don't know where it comes from. I hate bats. Bats are, the amount of times I've been in the pool, like during the summer, and we'll see a bat swoop by or something, I'm underwater. I duck underwater. I hide. I'll grab like a floaty, cover my head. Like, I'll sacrifice people to get out of the way. Like, I hate bats. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. They scare the shit out of me, and I don't know why. Even at the zoo. Well, the zoo's different. They're always in like a case. You know, they're like closed off in like their little environment. But we were at the Philadelphia Zoo, and there was like, they had like blood-sucking bats. I don't know if that's like the actual name for them. It was definitely not the scientific name, but they were like blood-sucking bats, vampire bats. And then you go, and there's like, literally had like vats of blood in like their little watering bowls, and it was gross. But at least for that I can approach, because I know it's a safe environment. But out in the wild, man, if there's ever a bat in my house, like, you know the whole expression, like, if there's a spider in your house, sell your house. That's me with bats. If there's a bat in my house, new house, please. It's that bad. I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from. I really don't. Like, I would understand if I had a fear for snakes. I would understand, because I grew up watching the Indiana Jones movies, and I love them. So I would be like, oh yeah, Indiana Jones is afraid of snakes, I'm afraid of snakes, and it probably would have like became an actual irrational fear. But I have an irrational fear of bats. Can't explain why. I just do. And it was kind of, at first I was just like I was like, I'm afraid of bats, and then it just was like, I'm afraid of bats. And now I'm actually like deathly afraid of them. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. But this was a fantastic time. Let me go ahead and show you guys the whole spiel again. So I'll give you some time here. I know Yoshi's very controversial. Sorry, Pete, about that. Blue, I know you were annoyed about Kirby. I'm sorry about that. Kid, you agreed to, I think, Snake. I think something about it was either Snake or Lucario. I forget. But I appreciate comments. I appreciate you guys being here. If you could follow, that'd be awesome. I don't know why, but my feed on my Streamlabs shows YouTube subscribers and not who follows. But it's okay. I digress. And then I'll go ahead and show the D, E, and F tiers here. I'm not blocking anything. It's just like more of this panel here, this black panel with the settings bar. All right, now that this is gone, though, we can call this the mega bad tier. Mega bad tier. Got him. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna throw the overlay on. Now, I said I was gonna switch over and play some Smash, but I'm actually kind of just want to play some Warzone. And not even stream Warzone. I think I'm just gonna like try to grind out a few Warzone tier levels. the battle pass levels because I need like 6 more just to be able to pay for the next battle pass for free. I bought the new one recently. Well, I didn't buy it. I actually had like a free unlock apparently for getting 100 in season 2's battle pass. But I'm going to go ahead and move on from streaming for the night. Thank you everyone for coming on tonight. We actually had a good stream today. I know 3 is not a crazy amount at all. Like it's very, very low. But to me that's awesome. And it shows that like I do need to switch it up more often. And like I'll try to do that, but I don't know. I'm stingy with my money. I don't want to keep buying new games and then playing them for like an hour. I wait for games that I really love. Like I'm gonna be playing Battlefield. I'm gonna be playing Dying Light 2 when it comes out in December. Like there's some stuff on the back burner for sure. But right now it's just slow. Like there's not really any new games being pumped out. Like they just had that like game announcement thing yesterday, like the summer game thing, and like the Elden Ring thing was like January 21st, 2022. So we got a long ways to that as well. So we're just like we're in a hiatus right now. We're just chilling. We're just playing games that we love to play, and we're trying to have fun as best as we can while being extremely tired from work. But I appreciate everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Follow if you're new. VOD watcher, please follow as well. Go to my YouTube channel, same name, Automatic. Go subscribe. There's tons of playlists on there from the Outer Worlds, Enter the Gungeon, Minecraft, tons and tons of games that I got over there on YouTube. A lot more variety. I did that for like an entire year before even trying to stream. So there's tons of stuff there as well. If you want to see any old playlist be revised, go ahead and comment on one of the videos. I will see it right away. I got my notifications up for YouTube. I see whenever people comment. I go back and I like them, I heart them, I comment back to you. This small channel, it's very we have such a nice knit community. More often than not, I'll see these same faces again and again coming into my streams and whatnot, and I'll notice your names. But I really appreciate everything. With that said, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I appreciate everything. But I will see you guys sometime later tomorrow, hopefully. I already have tomorrow's video up, so you can go ahead and go onto the YouTubes and see that 8 p.m. tomorrow. Actually, I think it's 11 a.m. tomorrow because it's Saturday. Whoop, whoop. But I'll be out fishing until like 6 p.m. tomorrow. Like, we have to be on the boat. The boat's leaving the dock at like 7. Like, we have to drive out of my state for it. Like, we're meeting at my dad's shop, leaving from the shop, and then going out of state to like this place, this special dock where the sea captain keeps his boat, and then going out miles out to where you see nothing but blue, and then fishing. It should be good. Hopefully I don't die. If you don't see a video on Sunday, if you don't see me streaming Saturday, just expect the worst, okay? But I'll see you guys sometime soon. Bye for now.